Hey everybody, it's Jorik. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for taking the time to check it out. If you're new, please subscribe. I talk about Portugal and Europe travel news. If you are returning, you know that, and thank you as always. Today's video is a response to a subscriber question from Janice. Thank you very much, Janice. She was wondering, hey, if we move to Lisbon, what kind of furniture options do we have? And are there any options outside of Ikea? So I put together a list of 10 places that you can look for furniture, 9 of which are not Ikea. So let's get after it and let's talk about the obvious. Ikea, let's start off there. Numerous options, probably the biggest selection or diversity of options for Portuguese homes and apartments. And keep in mind, many of you that are going to be looking for apartments here that need to be furnished, or you're going to be moving here, oftentimes you're coming from a bigger property and consolidating and coming down to a smaller property. So you need to take that into consideration. And quite frankly, Ikea is a good option. Much of our furniture is Ikea, and because of affordability, the ability to assemble it pretty easily, and we could get the furniture all at the same time and have it delivered within a couple of days. So Ikea is a good option. Number 2, Antart Mobiliaria. It's in a place called Alfragide. It's actually not far from one of the Ikea stores. It has a pretty good selection. I will say some of the selection reminds me of Ikea. Some of it's contemporary. Some of it reminds me something out of the 50s. But it is, there's a pretty good selection that they have of furniture. So if you're looking at places, I would consider that. Again, all these are going to be listed in the description box, so check that out. The next one is Rocha Boubois. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Going in there is very high end. So if you're looking at a particular type of piece or something that's unique, you'll find it there. You're going to pay a big price. It's probably, I would think, in going to several stores, it's probably the most expensive, I'll say, luxury furniture store that I've come across in Lisbon so far. Please note I haven't been to everywhere, but this one is very expensive. But if it's something that you can afford, more power to you. Go check it out. The next one is BNAC or BNAC, B-A-N-A-K. It has a good line of contemporary furniture, things that were, I'll say, designed for smaller to medium-sized apartments. If you're looking for things that are for larger homes or villas, you may look elsewhere. But this is a good store. I will say the prices seem to be competitive with Ikea for what you're looking to get as far as styles and brands, okay? The next one, Quarto Sala. This reminded me very much of BNAC as well as Ikea, because I will say when you're doing a lot of furniture shopping, and I hope you agree with this, it all starts to look the same after a while and it starts to blend together. But Quarto Sala is another place that I think offers pretty good pricing, and it seems to have a high rating. When I was looking at customer reviews and whatnot, it seemed to be a place that a lot of people went to and really enjoyed, and the furniture they liked and it lasted. So it's very important. Sometimes Ikea furniture is functional. Excuse me. It doesn't always last. So Quarto Sala. The next one is just wood. Now, not everything there is made out of wood, so I want to make sure that the name is a little bit of a misnomer there, but much of the construction is wood construction. But a pretty cool place to go visit, some unique options depending on how you like to decorate. I'm not much of a decorator. My wife is good at that. I'm not. But if I'm looking for particular pieces that I might not find at the typical Ikea, Quarto Sala, and I want something a little bit different, Just Wood is a place that I would consider. And I think that you may want to look at it, go to the website, check it out, see what you think. The next one is Care Lisbon, and it's Care with a K, K-A-R-E, and it's in the LX factory. I will say if you want something unique, whether it be a piece of furniture or an accessory for your apartment or home, this place. The showroom isn't that large, but they do have some catalogs that you can look at. So you may not get to see something in person, but get a feel with the catalogs. It's a unique blend. From the U.S. perspective, and I apologize because I am an American, it reminds me very much of the Pier 1 imports or cost plus world market concepts, unique accessories, some unique furniture, something that might be some conversation starters. I would check out Care Lisboa and the LX Factory and others. Great food and other things to do there. So if you're there and you need some furniture, or you're looking to check out how do I furnish an unfurnished apartment, or if we're looking to move, maybe we want something a little bit different, check out the showroom. It's worth it. The next one is Space Concepts. I will say in going to this, it does remind me a little bit of Ikea, BNAC, and Quarto Sala as far as the options. They may have some different color arrangements, some different wood blends for desks and tables and end tables. But that one looked very similar. I will say the pricing was competitive with Ikea. It was a little bit less than BNAC in Quarto Sala. But again, the furniture was very similar. So it looked like, I don't know how sturdy it is. I would say for everyday living for you, I think works. I think all of these work. I think if you're looking to, or looking beyond renting your place out for, let's say, short-term rental or having other people over, you may want something more sturdy. But it certainly works, and it's something that I enjoyed. The showroom wasn't a big space, but it was something that, again, the stuff looked familiar, but I also wanted to give you something that was in a different part of Lisbon that you may go to that can give you that same IKEA experience. The next one is Cabeceiras. Hope I'm saying that right, but I'll show you here a photo of the place. This was a cool place because I think that there were some unique pieces there that I hadn't seen in the other stores. And I grew up, my father for a period of time ran a furniture store and a carpet store. So I like looking at some pieces. I like wood, some of the old oak and cherry and mahogany. This was a very good place to go to. It was more expensive. I would expect you to pay more than going to an IKEA or a Quarto Sala or a BNAC. But I think the quality represents itself well at this place. So I think if you're going to pay more, I think you get what you pay for here more so than other places. In fact, if we have a need for a new coffee table or a desk or something, a new chair, we most likely will come here to find it. It's a pretty good selection, and I hope if you go there, you find it too. Lastly, so this is number 10 on the list. If you're looking for a one-of-a-kind custom piece, so that's probably a very, very small segment of someone that may watch this video. But if you want something that's a conversation starter or works in a particular part of your apartment or your home, I would check out Thomas on Instagram, Tiny Room Woodworks. We have purchased some items from him, some things that go in our kitchen, as well as we have some folding tables out on our terrace just because we have a small area to work with. We can't put a full table out there, but these tables kind of fold up and down where we can sit and enjoy the view, talk to the neighbors, things of that nature. But Thomas does a fantastic job, and it's one of a kind, so you're going to get something that no one else in the neighborhood, no one else in the country is going to have. So he's very good. Again, you get what you pay for. So he's an expensive woodworker, but when you're getting a one-of-a-kind item, you would expect to pay a higher premium for that. So these are 10 options, or I'll call it IKEA and 9 more, that as you're in and around Lisbon, most of these will have shipping not only in Lisbon, but to northern and southern Portugal as well. I hope you try them out. Janice, I hope this answers your question. If any of you have a particular furniture store that you like that I didn't mention, please put it in the comments because I'd like to hear what you think and where you've gone for furniture shopping that you prefer and furniture that you like. As always, thank you so much for watching and enjoy your travels.